Hey friends, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. I have been gone for a little while, but I just recently posted a video of me going to Mexico with my ex-fiance. What? Yeah, I know. That was weird, huh? Anyways, so I've been gone for a while because life has kind of been really crazy and I don't even know what's going on anymore, and I'm just trying to navigate my way through this life. My responsibilities at my job have like astronomically increased. I've been experiencing these post-COVID symptoms like hair loss, and my hair is so thin now compared to what it used to be. I lose clumps and clumps of hair every day. It's not fun. I mean, I don't like to consider myself like so vain that it's like, oh my god, like the world is ending. I mean, it's hair, it'll grow back. But still, it's just like you notice that your body is not normal and you're just like, wait, what's going on? But apparently it all grows back, so I'm like, okay, I'll just deal with it for now. So anyways, that's just like a small component. Yes, I went to Mexico with my ex-fiance. We're both introverts. We don't have like really a lot of friends and we don't really get out much, so when we do kind of gravitate towards each other. Probably not healthy, but at the same time we didn't end things because we didn't want to be together. We ended things because we kind of wanted different things, and there's like reasons behind why we wanted different things that we kind of thought we did want, things that kind of scared us. For example, he realized he really didn't want to have kids, but that's because of like a lot of health issues in the family and kind of some concerns and things like that. And you know, me, I'm a woman with my maternal clock, my biological clock ticking, and not that I'm like this person that's like, oh my god, a baby, I just want it because it's cute or anything like that. But as I get older and I start to think like, you know, and I know, there's adoption and there's surrogates and there's all these other things, like if we did want to make it work. But that aside, I'm just saying, like between us and between things that we wanted to try, like I do kind of have a window of time if I do want to have a kid myself, even though I do have PCOS, so chances are more difficult and all that other stuff. Anyway, that is like a lot of ranting on that topic, but we're kind of just trying to see what we want and we're just figuring things out. You know what? There's no answer. I have no idea the right thing, the wrong thing. I'm just living my life and I'm trying to figure things out. Some days are better than others, and you know what? We're all just living our lives, yo. So anywho, I just finished up like a series of back-to-back meetings, but I'm popping on here because I do want to get back to the internet world, because I don't know, I guess when you don't really have a lot of friends in life, you kind of just live through the internet. I don't know. So my biggest struggle right now is trying to figure out where I want to live or what I want to do. I tried to buy a townhouse or a condo back when I was first kind of ending things with my fiance, but in this market I just kept getting outbid. A lot of my money is tied up in kind of my investments right now that I can't really pull out of my positions. I'm just not like in a situation where I want to do that right now, and I own a condo, and if you watch, I don't know, other vlogs, I probably mentioned this, but I do own a condo that I had rented out, and that is why I couldn't move back there when I moved out, because the lease with my tenant wasn't up yet. So I decided to rent this place, which I've come to love. It is a beautiful place, to me anyway. I think it's awesome. And the lease kind of lined up perfectly. They had a special going on where it was like an 8-month lease, which perfectly lined up with when my tenant was gonna be moving out, and it's a bigger place too. So I kind of really lucked out with this place, and it's actually really, really close to where the condo that I own is. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my condo, and if I was going to stay renting for a while, keep renting out to my current tenant, if I was going to sell the place, or what I wanted to do. And I decided I was going to keep my tenant there because I thought she was an amazing tenant, and when you have a good tenant, you do want to keep them. But she did decide that she wanted to buy a place, so then she moved out. Hindsight it's always 2020 vision, right? I should have just offered her to buy my place. I don't know. I didn't, because I didn't know what I wanted to do at the time. So I have just been going in circles, not knowing what I want to do. I'm all over the place. Every hour I've made a different decision. And yeah, so I'm sharing that with you. Anyways, she moved out kind of unexpectedly. She has a lease until the end of July, and she's paying that, but she moved out yesterday, so she's completely gone. And I'm going to take a look at the property today and see what's going on, if there's damages or anything, so I can decide, if I need to take anything out of the security deposit or if I can give her the full thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a look at that place, and I'm kind of hoping that once I step in there, I'll kind of decide maybe I want to move in there. There's a lot of pros and cons to that, which is why I'm like all over the place. I live in like a great apartment. I have a little fireplace. I live in the woods. There's trails near me. It's like in my backyard. And if you watch any of my vlogs, you know that my dog and I love the trails. It's like my therapy. We love to do little hikes and walking trails, and I've been starting to run a lot. So yeah, we're happy here. Beautiful views of the trees when they're in bloom. Otherwise you're seeing some highway, but that's neither here nor there. But I have a washer and dryer unit. I'm so grateful for that. My condo, it's shared with the building, and there's one washer, one dryer for the building. So it's just a little different where, with my wackiness, sometimes I'll be like doing laundry at like 11 o'clock at night, and you can't really do that. They have like certain rules of the time. So I think a lot of my decisions are like becoming more like emotional and spoiled than they are logical. Logically speaking, I'd save more money if I lived in my condo. I could decide to sell it living there or whatever, but I am so happy here. But it's a lot of space. Do I need this much space with just me? Or am I trying to welcome a new partner into my life and this would be a better place for us to start? I don't know. I'm all over the map, and I'm making decisions like kind of crazy because I'm emotional, and I don't know what's going on. I can't seem to hone in on some logic, but some of my decisions are about this, more logical, where it comes down to, in my area, housing is so expensive. Everywhere right now, it's expensive. It's always been expensive here. And everyone's being outbid in this area. Everyone's getting over asking, or for the most part, at least asking. And it's crazy. And the cost of materials have gone up too. So renovations, everything is so expensive right now. I am intrigued to sell at such a peak in the market. But then on the other side, if I give up my property, I have like this fear of like, what if I can't buy back in? What if I sell it and then I'm stuck renting? And the whole point of owning something for me was that I don't want to be stuck renting when I'm retired. I want to own my property and just be able to live off of my, 401k and Social Security or whatever I have savings at the time. I want to be paying rent on top of it. I want to be building equity. I want to have something to show. So as much as I love this place, I'm trying to like get out of like, yes, it's a nice place, but it's too expensive. I could own something for like a much cheaper mortgage payment. But I will say right now, in my area, the stuff on the market that I could afford is crap. Like crap. I'm not like, it's not, you have to renovate everything. We're talking like everything's like a fixer-upper that I'm looking at my price range, and it just seems so like I can't do it and I don't want to do it. So I'm like, maybe I just rent and save up money, but it's hard to save up money when me keep on renting and sell my place. But I'd have that money in savings, but also like I'm not saving too much month to month living here, because in my state, man, you are spending like, unfortunately, like half your income on housing, and it's almost not even optional in some situations. But honestly, I got a really good deal. My friends were kind of surprised at how much I paid for this, and like what's on the market right now, how much they're paying for their places, and it's crazy. Anyway, that's like my huge rant about this whole housing thing and my circular thought process of what do I do? And I do not know what to do. I'm hoping that I'm going to step inside my condo and be like, you know what? I remember this place. Not so bad. Maybe I should move back, you know? Like, hoping that'll like spark that for me. Like, oh, this is great. But I don't know if it'll maybe make it a little worse too, or put me in the same situation that I'm in right now, not knowing what I should do. And if I am gonna put it on the market, really have to decide that really soon, because I have like I'm gonna have 1 month where before like my current lease ends of where I'm renting, and when my tenant's lease is up, where I'm paying rent and a mortgage payment. So like the sooner I get it up on the market, the sooner I don't have to worry about that. Fingers crossed. Usually closing on condos are quicker than houses, so I don't think it would be too long. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. So there's that. And also, yes, I could rent it out to another tenant, which buys me more time, but that's like more wear and tear on your place. I don't want to have to necessarily kick someone out when the lease is up. Like, I'm still kind of learning how to be a landlord, so I don't really have it like nailed down of like, do I want to do this? Do I want to deal with all these problems? Maybe it's for the best. Maybe I just learn and suck it up. I don't know. As I am an introvert with severe anxiety issues, so when I had like a partner helping me with it, it's a little different. But when I'm kind of on my own and kind of like not really fully with him and not without, I don't know, I need to make decisions on my own and not be relying on someone else. So I'm kind of not leaning towards renting, but you know, the day is young and my decisions keep changing on this. So just sharing with you guys, because maybe someone's in a similar boat, maybe no one's in a similar boat, and this is so unrelatable, or maybe this is interesting, or maybe y'all are just like, shut the F up. So without further ado, I'm gonna go and check on this place, and yeah, I will take you with me. So let's go. Just a backsplash that I got from like Home Depot, badly put on, and it's just like some white tile behind here. It's like your basic white tile that you saw like in the bathroom. Oh, actually you can see it right here because I ran out, and I used to just keep something there so you couldn't see it, but that's what it looks like underneath it. And yeah, this is the place. Kitchen. It's 850 square feet. She must have put those curtains up. I had something else there. Built-in AC unit, kind of old school. It has like this is like owned by the condo, and it's kind of all crappy and bad shape. There's some trees there, but there's like neighbors like directly on the other side, so it's not like too heavily wooded or anything. Front door. Those actually have been there since I bought the place. Ooh, and it's not focusing. And then we have the 2 bedrooms side by side. This one I used to use as my office. We have a closet right outside here. The utility closet. This room. Closet, broken door that was broken before. I had a tenant in here. So, yeah. We have another closet here, the linen closet. And towels and stuff. This is the bathroom. Pretty basic bathroom, your basic tile, pretty standard stuff going on. Glass doors, that's pretty old school. It's like this safety thing that was there from when I bought it. And then this room is, I don't know why I'm not having any of the lights on. Well, that, forgot this, I don't have a light. So, yeah, no light in here. But then this is the bedroom. And this beautiful closet. I do love this closet. I love how like it opens up and there's a lot of space in here. So yeah, that's a great place. It's very simple. As I said, 850 square feet. And then we got the closets in here. Very exciting. So I just got back from visiting my condo and I feel like now I'm like, maybe I should just move back in there. Like sometimes you forget that, like, you know, you live there and like you could be comfortable, and like, yeah, there's some things that aren't as nice. I like having like a private little porch area, private balcony, because I love to be able to just sit out there with my dog, and it's great. Like I don't have to worry about her like walking down the stairs on the shared balcony, because it has like the fire escape, and like ignore like my dead plant. It's poppy, but I couldn't get it to pop. Wasn't really working, but like I love this. It's so cute, and like I get to look over to the trees and have my coffee. My dog can sit here, and like it's nice and it's cute. But I need to start to like realize that like I can find happiness wherever I am. Like nothing's gonna always be perfect, but you just have to be happy with what you have. And like my place I was happy in too back when I lived there. But you know, I wake up in the morning and I look out to like the trees, and like I love the woods. Like the woods is like home to me. It's like I love to hike, I love to do all those things, be in the woods, look at the trees. Like staring at trees relaxes me. I could just stare out at the trees and like drink wine or sip my coffee. I just love it. But I really like this place, really like my apartment, but maybe some things that you like are supposed to be temporary. You know, maybe I need to stop like harping on that. I think I'm just like, I'm sad that it's like almost over, but I have like a couple months left here. I don't know, I'm so back and forth. So yeah, I just don't know, and I really have to make this decision, and I almost feel like if I'm taking too long, then the decision's gonna kind of be made for me, because it's gonna be too late to put it on the market. And by too late, I mean, obviously you can put it on the market whenever you want, but just in terms of me not wanting to pay rent here and paying for my mortgage over there, since I won't have a tenant. But I just don't know. Anyways, so that's where I'm at. Thanks for joining me as I went to go visit and listening to me ramble about what's going on in my life right now. So I do have to go back to work, and yeah, the workday was not over. That was just kind of my lunch break, going over there and checking things out, and just me talking to the internet, because you guys are my friends. And yeah, so off I go back to work. It is Friday, so yay weekend. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Have an amazing day.